at Leogan here, VIP boxing, down here at Ricky Hatton's gym in Hyde with Ibrahim Nadim, who I thought was going to be on the VIP show for the first time, but someone told me that he actually fought over in Hull, one of our shows.
Yeah, I fought on one of the ones where Tommy Keighley were meant to fight The Last Dance.
Ah,
but he didn't end up fighting on it, but I was still on the show.
Yeah, because him and Ricky were going to have a little moving out together, weren't they?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, I remember that show. But you've just been added, and it's been a long time coming for you, because I think by the time you step through the ropes, it's going to be 15 months?
Yeah, something close to that, yeah.
15, 16 months?
Something like that, yeah.
Because you suffered your first loss, it was back in March last year, against, I think he was unbeaten at the time, wasn't he? Was he 4-0?
No, I think he'd lost one fight to
4-1 or something like that, he was, Tinko Bananakov or something. And I know boxers don't like making excuses and everything, but I believe you were very poorly a few weeks just before the fight, and you didn't tell Ricky and Blain, and you thought you'd be able to get through it, but you were still suffering the after effects of the illness.
I got through it just with a loss.
Yeah. Well, but listen, I've watched the fight. We filmed it. I'm not sure if I filmed it or Phil filmed it for us. It was very close. But what I did notice in it was this wonderful engine that you're renowned for. You're just relentless. Wasn't quite there, and hence I can see that you were ill, and it did have a serious effect on you. Hence why you suffered your first loss.
Saying that, I did come on better in the later rounds.
But you normally set a high tempo and you can keep it going right the way through, but it took you about 4 rounds to warm up. I think it was an 8-rounder, wasn't it?
No, it was 6.
Was it a 6 with it? So why has it been, well, I say 15 months since you returned the ring? What was the reason for that?
I had a hand operation, so obviously I had to recover from that. So after 8-9 months I recovered, then I had a date set and I was back in sparring and stuff, and then I injured my shoulder, so I was back out again, and then just led up to this.
So a little bit of bad luck.
Yeah, pretty much.
But as we was talking before, I always said, in a boxer's career, you're always going to get those bad luck and good luck, and it's nicer to have that bad luck at this stage of your career where financially it's not costing you anything, because you're not missing out on big fights. And there were talk about just before that last fight of a central area fight. I presume if you come through this fight on June the 29th at Bolton, is that still what you're looking for?
Yeah, that's kind of, I just want to get like a big fight, a genuine 50-50, get my name out there and just push on really.
And what's this going to be? Because you've only just been added onto the card.
6-rounder.
Is it a 6-rounder then? And against a silly tough kid, a Nicaraguan lad called, I can't pronounce his name, Christian Navarra I think, but better known as Elvis, because he looks like a little Elvis. But I think in his 77 losses, I think he's had over 100 fights now. He's only been stopped twice. Silly hard man. So a good one to shake the ring rust. I presume hopefully you'll get the 6 rounds in the bank off him.
Hopefully get a stoppage.
Well, if you do, because prior to that loss, you were beginning, I think you had 2 stoppages on the bounce against kids that don't normally get stops. So a good little yardstick for you to measure yourself where you're at with this fight. Like I say, hopefully shake the ring rust. If you do become the 3rd man to stop him, it's a massive statement. But if not, it just says that you're ready for whatever comes next. And I presume, like you say, before the end of the year, you would like a big fight.
Yeah. Won another like 3-4 fights this year after this one.
Because you are a former ABA, I think in 2019 you won the ABA Elite.
Yeah, 20, yeah.
Was that 57 kilos, was that?
56. 56
kilos, oh, they always change a little bit, don't they? But it must have been a very frustrating period for you.
Yeah, it has been. It's kind of hard to stay motivated without a fight yet. So obviously I've still been in the gym, still.
Well, I was going to allude to that because I come down here to catch up with the other lads who fight on our shows, who train here, and you're always in the gym, injured or not.
Yeah, it's got to be done, hasn't it? It's boxing. If you want to get anywhere in boxing, you've always got to be in the gym. If one hand's messed, use your other hand. You just got to learn somehow.
But you're still only young, eh? You're still 25, are you?
Yeah, just turned 25.
Yeah, so really, not sitting too bad because you're 10 fights on your belt, hopefully 11 fights on your belt, pick up win number 10, and I presume you're not going to be too far away from where you want to be.
Yeah.
And moving forward, I presume back end of 25, if everything goes perfect, you'd like to be in those genuine and big fights and those English and British title fights.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I want.
Right, well look forward to seeing you on the 29th. We have Louise down there doing our post-fight interviews. Is she going to be saying win number 10?
Say that again.
Is she going to be saying win number 10?
Yeah, definitely.
Stoppage number 3?
Stoppage number 3, yeah.
Alright, listen, you take care. I'll see you on the 29th.
Nice one.
Thanks, Ibby.
Thank you.
Bye, mate.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.